I'm good at two things: Ultimate Frisbee and Secret Hitler.
Numbers 31. The Vengeance on Midian.
Midian.
Medea.
Vengeance. Medea's Vengeance.
Medea's Vengeance.
Medea's Vengeance by Tyler Perry.
Okay, we're going to kill all these children. You should put this in the beginning. Big announcement at the end.
Big announcement at the end.
Put that in the beginning.
I'll cut that. Don't worry. I'll put
You're
it.
going to forget, and that's really funny.
No, I'm not.
It's really funny.
Big announcement at the end. That's very funny.
It's insane.
That's hilarious to just jump to AIDS.
Jumping to AIDS is crazy. You know my dad died of AIDS when he was 64 years old?
That's hilarious. He was 64?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, so he lived a life.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
He died when men are supposed to die.
Yeah.
Just,
Of his own volition.
you're supposed to die of a bullet in your 20s
Yeah.
and a heart attack in your 60s.
Yeah.
And he kind of,
Flipped the script.
he flipped the script.
He was
on.
always his own man in that way, you know?
He really was.
You couldn't tell that guy what to do.
A real trendsetter. I mean,
Yeah,
there's nothing like,
trendsetter.
there's nothing like, well, really he's following the trend. That is when a lot of men kill themselves. But, oh, dude, I did that. I like had a crowd on Friday. I like had the crowd. And this was after the first two guys had rough sets.
Okay.
And I really got the crowd. They were like having a good time. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll try a harder joke. And I did the like, I say my dad was gay because he's cured now. He died.
Yeah.
That joke is never going to work. This is the last time. You know when you like,
That's
it's
very
this is
yeah,
the last
sure,
time.
Sure. That's I think that's a very funny joke. I mean, this is the broken part, right? It's like I do so many jokes at mics that are crushing, and then I'm like, yeah, this is going to be good.
yeah.
And then I bring it to a freaking show, and everyone's like, what are you, insane? And I'm like, yeah.
I tried to tell, there was, I did, I qualified, which is like when you are the speaker at a meeting today.
Uh-huh.
And there was this person there who was like, they said they were like chasing their dream, and then afterwards they come up to me like, are you a comic? And then it turns out they were trying to do comedy,
Okay.
and they had tried it once like 6 months prior and they did a mic at Alphaville.
Oof.
And they like cried afterwards. Like it was so miserable.
Yeah.
And they were like, how do you do this? And I'm like, you get used to that.
Just cry a few more times.
You just you do it until you don't cry,
Yeah.
and then you do it for 10 more years, and you're like, oh, that was kind of fun.
And then you cry after you quit.
yeah. I tried to tell them, I was like, I did this for 4 years straight, almost every day, multiple times a day, before I started having fun. So I'm not saying
wild.
I'm not saying that's the like the norm, but that is a possibility.
Sure. Definitely a possibility.
So like you gotta curb your expectations and just keep doing it if you want to do it.
Yeah, for sure. That's funny.
There's really no other advice.
The first mic I ever did, I didn't have fun. Because I was like, oh, this is way darker than I thought. It was in the suburbs of Chicago. It was like brutal. And I was like, oh, this is way darker than I thought. And then when I started in Denver, I was like, okay, this is fun. It was always fun. You know?
I only had fun when I was drunk.
Oh, interesting.
I was just, my stage fright is so bad that it's just like,
dude, I was shaking like a leaf up there my first time in Denver. I mean, I was like, it was like a big brewery, and like there were actually a lot of people there, comics and non-comics.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was so nervous, and I ended up doing okay. And a comic who you could just tell he wasn't a comic that doles out compliments really often. He gave me a compliment. He was like, hey man, good set. And I was like, and that's what really kickstarted me going back.
I had something similar, but I was hammered. So you don't get it doesn't set in as much.
Yeah. Well, and that's so hard to start off being hammered, because then you're like, well, now I have to be hammered to do it.
Exactly.
It's like you've got a second start date. You've got your start date of doing it drunk, and then you've got the sober start date. You're like, I've never done this before.
I think
like,
before my first set, which was 3 minutes in a basement, like it just shows you how cowardly I am. I had 2 shots and 2 beers in the span of 30 minutes just to do. I might have 5 drinks.
Dude, that's hilarious.
To do 3 minutes.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would.
Now I do 20 sober, and I'm like, fuck, that sucked, but I did it.
Yeah, dude. Sober, I've noticed I would have a drink before going on, and it would be more fun.
Oh.
And I was like, I need to not do that.
Yeah.
Because that is very easily something to get hooked on, and then freaking just only do, I need to get my drink. you
Yeah.
know, and then you're hooked on it. It's bad, dude.
I kind of feel like that happened during Shane's last Netflix special because, like, when I saw him working out at a club and he was obviously more relaxed and having a good time and probably drinking, and then I bet he was like, I can't drink for this, and because he seemed really nervous.
Well, it's funny, dude. I mean, Joe List talks about I shouldn't say talks about like ad nauseum or whatever, but I've heard him on pause just kind of reference the idea like Shane is so funny. How much funnier would he be if he was also not an alcoholic?
Right.
Or like not or if he was in recovery or something, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. We have this like lie that it's like it's like you need to, artists are so tortured they need to have these outs, and I don't believe it anymore, but I think it's a really pervasive lie.
Yeah, I think it's change.
Yeah.
Like that what I'm doing now is going good. Don't change anything. It's like, but is it going good?
Yeah.
Is it actually going good? You're making a lot of money. You're crushing. Okay, great. Is that what matters?
You're going to die at 40.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, the fact that Burt Kreischer's not dead yet is crazy. Crazy.
That is a spiritual thing of like, some people just have this thing in them, this engine on them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, that is above the human capability. Like, that dude is truly built different.
Yeah, and it sucks that he's built different because he's being a terrible example for so many people.
Right.
And it's like, oh, dude. And also then he feels justified by it too. It only builds his hubris. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you are actually built different, but don't take advantage of that. Like, imagine how amazing you'd be if you were sober, if you kept your shirt on, if you tried to write jokes again, you know, whatever. Didn't just make stuff up.
Yeah.
You know?
That is one of the benefits of sucking is you do have to change. But if you're just like good,
Yeah.
you don't.
It's really, yeah, man. I mean, there's people I know that like are so likable and friendly and amicable that like all their negative qualities, people just kind of go,
You get away with it.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I think that's what Epstein was like.
Probably.
Just a really chill guy.
Okay, I was thinking about this. What's so crazy about the Epstein list and all this stuff, right? I imagine you have a guy come up to you and say, hey, want to come to my island? You go, yeah, it's a private, absolutely, I want to go to your island. Then you go to the island and then they're like, hey, here are some kids for you to have sex with.
I don't think they would say it like that. I think they'd be like, hey, do you want to have sex with these beautiful young women?
Sure, even that. Okay, even that. It's shocking to me how many guys were like, yeah, I do.
Well, it's shocking to you.
Yeah, that is shocking. I'm talking from my perspective here.
Yeah.
That's crazy how many men were like, yeah, I'll do that. Like if I was offered that as an opportunity, I'd be like, no, I don't want to do that. That's not something I want to do.
Right.
It's so crazy how many people were just like, absolutely, just like jumped at the chance. It's like, what? And then when they have the blackmail already on you,
Well,
you're like, well, I might
in.
as well. I mean, while we're down here.
It's a sunk pedophile fallacy.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hey, but I only did it once. And they're like, doesn't matter. Once or 1,000 times, you might as well get while the getting's young, you know?
Yeah, I think that's part of like the honeypotting thing is it's like a lot of it is like they might even tell you, but it's like to have access to this network and this power, you have to give us something so that everybody has a little secret. So it's like, if you want in on this life and the things that I have to offer, because he had a lot of resources to offer people.
Sure, yeah. A lot of blackmail.
You have to do something like blow Bill Clinton, you know? You have to do something that...
That's what Hillary had to do. It's like blackmail for her.
You never heard that?
You blew your husband?
That's what Trump did.
Yeah. I mean, I don't believe that, but yeah.
Well, that's what they say.
Yeah.
I don't know where it comes from. I haven't looked into it at all, but
yeah, that seems like a very dismissible thing at this point for me. It's like, okay, yeah.
Really? It's that crazy? If you're banging kids on a private island that you would blow a dude?
Those seem pretty different to me. But that's just me. To me, that seems very different. I guess this sounds bad because now it sounds like we're ranking them. Like, I would rather bang a 15-year-old than blow a guy. That's how straight I am, by the way.
It's crazy when
That's how
homophobia becomes pedophilia.
It's not homophobia. It's,
When the
it's
Ouroboros.
male phobia. I don't like dicks.
What a strange snake
I'm
eating its own tail.
disinterested in men's penises.
Wow, you might want to bleep that out. I will leave that up to you on the edit, but
I'll be the one editing.
man, that is not something you want to put on the internet forever.
I don't want to do either of them. I literally opened up the segment by saying who would want to do it. Well, I'm definitely not clipping it.
I know, but it's just, it's going to be clippable.
It is. Everything's clippable. That's true. Yeah. Even the idea of Trump blowing Bill is like that was an idea that was out there and it happened maybe, or it didn't. And that was clipped and then thrown into the news.
Yeah.
And now everyone's like, yep, yeah, probably. And it's like, really? Probably? All right. There's just so much going at the fan right now. I'm just like,
yeah, I wonder what's happening behind the scenes. Cause usually when all this like sensational stuff is happening, they're like passing a law that like makes tooth harvesting legal or something like that.
Yeah, tooth harvesting. That's a good idea. Tooth fairy getting competition.
Well, Trump's a little tooth fairy. I bet he's a toothy little fairy. You think he uses teeth when he sucks off the ex-president?
Probably. Do you think he has? I think he pops his dentures out.
You know the thing of Kamala Harris being like, Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Vice President, I'm queefing. Been doing that all day.
Oh, really?
It's fun. Yeah.
Did you think of that today?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
I'm queefing. She's not even talking.
Interrupting to someone to say you're queefing.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
I think we should get into the Bible.
Yeah,
because,
let's do it.
Guys, we might finish Los Números today.
Los números. Where did we leave off in Los números?
We left off at we're gonna have to do some vows because we left off after the ladies getting the inheritance. So
no, we left off at Joshua to succeed Moses.
No, didn't we do Phineas? Phineas?
Oh yeah, did we do? Yeah, but I thought that was before.
Men and Vows. I thought we were on.
Spoke to the heads.
Wow, absolutely no pre-planning, as you can see.
Yeah.
No, you look at that one. I look at this one. Where's Phineas?
It's before Joshua to succeed Moses.
Oh, the daughters of Zelophehad.
And that comes up later in Numbers 2. It's actually the last chapter.
I know. It's a really interesting way to end it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, you're right. The zeal of Phineas. So we went all the way to Joshua.
Yes. And then it goes through men and vows.
Remind the readers what happens with Joshua.
Basically, Joshua, son of Nun, N-U-N, he's one of the spies that was one of the 12 spies that was sent into the land of Canaan to check it out. And he was one of two of the 12 came back and were like, this is awesome. Let's freaking go get it. It was him and Caleb. And all the other ones were like, no, we can't do this. This is terrifying. So Joshua was one of the ones that believed in the Lord's promise to be able to take the land. And so he's a faithful servant. And he is set to succeed Moses once Moses dies. And Moses also has been told that he will not go into the promised land because of his sin against the Lord in regards to hitting the rock versus speaking to the rock for water to come out of it. So because of that, they need to set up this line of succession before they get into the promised land. So it's kind of getting handed off to Joshua to be like, hey, you are going to do this.
You're the leader.
Yeah, him and Caleb. I think Caleb's still hanging around too.
So then we get to another big list of fucking offerings. And I'm going to tell you this. We're not going to tell you about it.
Yeah,
You've heard it before. It doesn't matter. It's super specific and repetitive. And they're throwing sheep and rams and bulls and grain and wine into a fire. That's it.
I'm not going to say it doesn't matter, but for a podcast that most of our followers are here because of our socks, this is not the place you go to learn about this. This is not where we're going to turn you. This is not where we're going to be. Like this is a really hard, you know how you juice something? How you get juice out of a thing? This is like very hard thing to get juice out of.
It's like trying to juice a fig.
Yeah.
Or no, a date.
You just have to be good at it. And we're not good at this. We don't have the skill to juice this.
Yeah.
So it's not that it's not important. It's that we're not smart. Which I think is fair to say. I don't think that we're shocking
we get to the next one,
29
numbers. Did you need to eat candy for your health?
I will in a second, but
okay. We get to 29, which is more offerings.
Yep.
And I gotta be honest, I don't really want to do that either.
It's so many vows, and this is why Deuteronomy. This is why we're gonna do a little change up here.
We got a change up incoming.
Yeah, let's talk about that at the end, though. Or do you want to talk about that now?
I was gonna try and burp, but it escaped me.
Oh, I see.
So
we can't even burp on this spot. We really have very little. We're really bad at most stuff.
No, I'm good at looking at my phone.
I'm good at two things: Ultimate Frisbee and Secret Hitler. I'm good. Those are the only two things.
And secretly being Hitler, secretly loving Hitler.
Well, I'd be combat at that now if that were the case.
Ooh, we should call him Führer, where we read Mein Kampf.
I gave my mom Mein Kampf for Mother's Day one year.
Whoa, you got a lot of stuff you're going to need to cut out of this one.
I have no problem saying that.
Why did you give your mom Mein Kampf?
That's hilarious. That's a very funny
It was just
gift.
a funny thing to do.
Gift. I just got what is the money going to Hitler? That's not happening. He's not,
Maybe it's being funneled to Argentina.
These little German towns in Argentina still publishing it. No, yeah, I got.
That's the only time money should go to Israel is when people buy copies of Mein Kampf.
Yeah, dude, I guarantee you they are the publisher.
For sure.
Yeah. Maybe that's my struggle trying to get this thing published.
It's from Pergamon Press.
Yeah.
Do you know Pergamon Press?
No, I don't.
It's Ghislaine Maxwell's father company that made all of our textbooks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All of our information comes from them?
No. Just all of the ones that you read as a child when you're most formable.
Thank goodness I was not paying attention in school. Nice try, Jews.
Didn't get this one. You didn't get the most important one. You didn't get
my brain. Yeah. My brain is my brain.
So Numbers 30, Men and Vows.
Men and Vows.
It's really a funny structured thing because it's Men and Vows is about 2 sentences. And Women in Vows is about half a page, which got
to be a lot more particular.
Yeah, right. Because they like.
Yeah, with the men, this is what the Lord has commanded: if a man vows a vow to the Lord or swears an oath to bind himself by a pledge, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth.
That's it. That's all. You make a pledge.
Hey,
you do it.
You do it. Do it. All right.
Now, if you're a dumb woman.
Does not say dumb woman.
If a woman vows to vow, well, let me read a little bit. If a woman, no wait, I gotta find the line where how it calls her vows a funny name. Okay.
Phil, huh?
If she marries a husband while under her vows or any thoughtless utterance of her lips by which she bound herself, and her husband hears of it and says nothing to her on the day that he hears it, then her vows shall stand, and her pledges by which she has bound herself shall stand. So calling them thoughtless utterances is pretty funny to me. But basically, all these stipulations for women are like, if their father or their husband hear that they made these vows, they have exactly 1 day to oppose them, or the women have to respect the vows. If they oppose them, then God's like, your dad said you got to do it, so I forgive you. But if they don't oppose them and the women don't follow through with it, I don't know what happens, but I guess that's not good.
Then it's the same thing as the men. So here's.
Well, is there a punishment?
Well, I guess it doesn't say follow the words or else you'll get cooked or whatever.
It just says do it.
But in this situation, personally, I'd rather be a woman because I say something crazy like I swear I'm gonna kill ya, and then I'm like, I got 24 hours to get out of that. If I say a dumb thing as a man, there's no leeway for a man. It's like if you promise this. That's it. You got it. You've made a vow. You've pledged. That's it. There is no 24-hour grace period. It's a little demeaning to women to be like, "Hey, you dumb girl."
Ooh, good
whatever.
Correction.
I don't even use that.
I saw you swerve around the cone.
What was the cone?
Cunt.
I think it was probably going to say whore.
Oh,
but
okay.
Don't. It's like. You get a little bit of a leeway where you're like, hey, that was really stupid. We're not going to hold you to that.
Oh, there Josh goes, taking the Bible side again.
Yeah, well, it's not the Bible side. It's what does it say?
I think it's sure, that's an interpretation, but it's under the guys that like these men control you instead of you having your own agency.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So it's
you do have agency because you could say what you want, and if they allow, you have agency to do something, and then they have the agency to react to that or not.
Right.
And if it's a good husband, right, your good husband will be like, hey, I really think that was an unwise thing for you to do. I don't think if someone promises something good, they're going to be like, no, don't do that. It's only if you promise something stupid, assuming you have a loving husband, which is a big assumption. So.
And then I know you're all asking, but what about widows and divorced women?
Yeah.
But any vow of a widow or a divorced woman, anything by which she has bound herself, shall stand against herself. So if your husband,
a man.
Yeah, if your husband died or you're divorced, you're treated like a man.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Equal.
Yeah. the things you have to go for equality. You used to have to kill your husband or leave him. But that's really all that is about that chapter, unless you have more to say about it.
No, I don't. I think that we kind of, I think that we covered that was chapter 30.
That's like one of the few like law-based chapters where it's like pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that one was pretty accessible.
You get it, and you go right away. You go, okay, that's how that works. Now we can move on to a much, much more dramatic chapter, which is Numbers 31, the vengeance on Midian. Medea.
Medea's vengeance.
Medea's vengeance.
Medea's vengeance by Tyler Perry.
Okay, we're going to kill all these children. We're going to kill all these children, take all their gold.
I've never seen any Medea movie. I feel like
I've never met I tried to watch one. Dude, there is
I feel like it's not my lane. I feel like I'm not supposed to.
I have tried to watch one with Momo, and it was a very weird experience because like he was enjoying it and I was like, I don't get this.
Dude, I feel like that's
all.
Me watching Medea is like someone coming to church with me. It's like I'm loving it, and they're like, "What is this?" And that's me to Medea. It's like me going to a mosque. I'm like, do I have to bow right now? Like, do I leave my shoes on? I don't know what I have to do here.
It's a strange. You should take your shoes off when watching Medea out of respect, but
it's holy ground.
It is holy ground. But it was like really bad, and he was like, "This isn't bad," and I'm like, okay.
No, God's real. All right. Okay, man. Yeah. Listen, if you love it, I don't want to hurt you or anything.
That is fine.
That is cool. You live your life that way, man. Live as if Medea's good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
She has Urzin. So the vengeance of Medea is a pretty brutal chapter. So can you remind me what the Midianites what they
my
did?
dear knights, I send you on this voyage. It sounds like a Jamaican talking to knights. My dear knights.
Okay, not bad. My dear knights.
My dear knights, I send you on this quest.
To go rape and pillage.
Did knights do that? I feel like, I'm sure they did, but they're not known for
I think everyone who's ever done war has kind of done the whole rape and pillage thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we have crimes of war nowadays is a pretty, even though no one respects them, is pretty advanced.
Here's what's different. I think pillaging was probably more prevalent. I think the rape is always going to stay there, right? Pillaging's different because back then when you pillage, it sounds like you're attacking a town that's across or up from you socioeconomically, because you want what they got. You're pillaging it. Now, where we go to war, what are you pillaging from Afghanistan? I'm not pillaging anything over there.
Heroin. We pillaged a lot of heroin.
Opiates?
Oil. Yeah. There's a lot of resources in the mountains.
I'm thinking of pillaging differently. I'm thinking of like rummaging through a home, being like, I'm pillaging.
No, but as war gets bigger, the pillage gets bigger.
All right. I did not account for that.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the individual
pillageflation
soldier going through and being like, what can I get? I found one flip-flop in a bowl.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to pillage that.
I mean, in World War II, that's why it's the best generation, because what were they pillaging? Dirt? They would be like, oh, I got this dirt in France.
Yeah, they did do that. What a kind group of people. How
that's
funny to be on the battlefield and be like, I need this dirt. And it's like, all right. That's crazy. You can't have a Polaroid of your girlfriend, but you're carrying dirt around.
Well, nobody's stealing the dirt to jack off to.
That's a good one.
I think that had to be really tough to have a hot girlfriend Polaroid sitting in your knapsack.
Dude, just everyone knows about. You had to keep that a secret.
Yes,
no one can know about that.
That is a secret photo.
Do you have a girlfriend? No, single. I'm gay. I'm gay. Actually, yeah. So don't.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll just kill you then.
Yeah. I don't understand the don't ask, don't tell, because that was repealed. So now you can ask and you can tell.
Yeah.
And before you couldn't ask. That seems.
Well, it's like you just couldn't be gay and serve in the military. So the policy was, well, people who want to serve and are gay just lie. We won't ask. You don't tell.
Okay, interesting. I never really thought about.
Don't ask, don't tell. I don't know if it was like.
I thought it was more of a politeness thing. Like, hey, just don't be
that's
rude.
None of your business.
Are you gay? Hey, that's really a rude question.
That should be what it is.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, it's not politeness.
Okay.
Oh, you want to give yourself for your country? That's great, but we're still not going to respect your basic humanity. So the way around it, so that you make two sacrifices.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, you're going to die for your country while denying the fact that you're gay. That's pretty brutal.
And we thank you for your service.
Thank you so much for doing both of them. Actually, we're more proud of you for denying your gayness than for dying for your country.
No one got killed because of that. No Iraqi civilians got killed because of that.
Dude, that's yeah, that's like some phrases like that. Like I thought Holocaust deniers were people who like thought that was like too evil of a thing to have happened. They're like, no, it gets too bad. I couldn't have happened.
No.
And then there's a bunch of people who were like, nah, that didn't
6
happen.
million is
that
way
didn't
too
happen,
much.
but we wish it did.
Right.
And then I'm like, well, okay, good news. It did.
It did.
It happened. So why are you denying it?
Well, there are
It makes
different
no sense to
levels
me.
of Holocaust denier.
Sure.
I don't know if any of them are saying nothing happened, but a lot of them say like, we
wasn't as
shouldn't
bad.
get into this.
It wasn't as bad.
It wasn't as bad, or like most of the deaths were because of like typhoid or something. But I don't know enough about it. But it's like
wonder where the
I don't think
typhoid
anybody's like this didn't happen at all.
Yeah, not one Jew.
Even there, like yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean for sure.
He did some naughty stuff, but a lot of people think Hitler didn't actually know about it, which is crazy.
What? You didn't even know about it? Now that's insulting to your Fuhrer.
Yeah.
That's insulting. Oh really? You think he's stupid?
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, that's got it. I think he'd be like, oh come on.
Oh, I knew.
Yeah, I knew
You
about
can't
that.
do the Autobahn and then not know about.
Oh, I was just kind
how
of
the
focused on
tracks
all
were
of,
laid.
like the engineering stuff. I was really into that. I didn't really focus on like the the death of all
The
of
Jew
that.
part, my main
Yeah.
thing.
Sorry, you actually weren't even letting us feed them, so that's why they all died. We wanted to feed them.
Maybe he just forgot to feed them because he was so focused on.
Oh, it was
the
like his
other-
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, yeah.
He just forgot.
No,
Oh no, my Jew Tamagotchis. Oh, I Tamagotchums.
Can you remind me what the Midianites did?
This
to,
is.
to deserve vengeance.
Does it not talk about it in this chapter?
I didn't. I didn't read anything there.
Avenge the people of Israel and the Midianites. Afterwards, you shall be. Because in verse 31, 1 through 12, the campaign against the Midianites is punishment for their seduction.
Is this
okay.
this- oh,
but the
this is the-
Midianites are the people that leaked in and started sleeping with them and all that
Okay.
stuff. Remember from last
Okay.
episode when the
Right.
guy just
Right.
chops those
From
people?
Phineas.
Yeah, from Pinna. And so this is the Midianites, and this is now
Okay, so that's what they
destruction of
did.
the Midianites. Hey, you seeped into our people and are trying to draw us away, draw our hearts away from the Lord. And so
Okay.
now we're gonna go after you.
Okay, so
So
what
that's
they
what occurs.
do is they kill all of them. Well, first they get 1,000 guys from every tribe, so they get 12,000
12,000
guys.
guys.
And then they send them into these people's land, and they kill all of the men. They burn all their cities, and then they bring the women and children and all the cattle and stuff and all the like livestock to Moses. And Moses says, what are you doing? You guys, if you keep these people alive, they're gonna, I think maybe God says this actually, and Moses is just the messenger, but someone is like, what are you doing? If you keep any of these people alive, they're gonna bother you. So you have to kill all of them except for the young girls who are virgins, which is, it's pretty,
This is the statute of the law. Only the gold, the silver, the bronze, the iron, the lead, everything that can stand the fire, you shall pass through the fire.
Before.
Before that. Oh, okay. Was it angry with that?
Moses and Eleazar, I'm going to just read it.
Oh yeah, read that paragraph.
Okay, ready? Moses and Eleazar, the priest, and all the chiefs of the congregation went to meet them outside the camp, them being the soldiers. And
With
Moses,
the plunder.
And Moses was angry with the officers of the army, the commanders of thousands and the commanders of hundreds, who had come from service in war. Moses said to them, have you let all the women live? Behold, these on Balaam's advice caused the people of Israel to act treacherously against the Lord in the incident of Peor. And so the plague came among the congregation of the Lord. Now therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman who has known man by lying with him. But all the young girls who have not known man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves, and camp outside the camp 7 days. Whoever of you has killed. Now this just gets back into like the rules of like if you've killed anybody or touched any dead body, you need to
Be clean.
Be clean.
Cleaned.
But yeah, keep the young girls for yourself.
Well,
Keep
so
the young virgin girls for yourself.
What's interesting about that is he says, kill the women,
Kill all the women.
Because they're the ones that he's blaming them, as well as I think the men that were killed as well. Or the Israeli men that slept with. The Jewish men that slept with.
Sure, they got
those women.
plagued.
They were both, like, those women are the people that snuck in and started the plague. It's like, this is the whole reason we started this mess.
All of them?
Oh, come on. You can't say all of them. But that's
like, what he says.
Well, he says these women.
He's kill all of them.
Kill all of them. These are the women that started this mess. So we can't have them. That's
the thing. It's like.
But it's the men too. I mean, it's the men of Israel who have been killed already in chapter previous.
Sure.
So it's the men of Israel that were killed, and then the women of Midian that were killed.
All of the
because
women,
they
though.
together did the thing.
Right.
You know.
But again, it's like all of them.
No, not all of them. But not the young ones.
Yeah, not the ones they can molest.
Not the ones that haven't done anything or that were
virgins.
not able to. Yeah, that hadn't slept with anybody and hadn't caused a sin.
Yeah.
And that killing the boys also, it makes sense. I mean, again, I'm not saying like it's good, but I think it makes sense too that they would keep the young women alive because
they're hot.
When they grow up, they don't have like voting power. This is still a patriarchy. You know what I mean? So it's like the men grow up to be strong men. I mean, that's why people are like, you need to eradicate an entire culture so that they don't grow back up. You know what I mean? Because it's like, that's why destroying terrorists oftentimes the way that we do breeds more terrorists.
Because we don't nuke them. Because
we don't eradicate them completely or handle them in a peaceful way that would actually give them a degree of what they want in the sustainable life.
Sure.
That's what creates more terrorism. And so in this scenario, it's like the extreme, like you got to get rid of all of them so that they don't grow back.
Yes.
But also, I don't know if this is the end of Midian as a group of Midian comes back.
Well, no, the women
later.
the young girls are still alive to have sex with.
Well, no, but I mean like Midian as a nation. Like I think Midian as a group of people.
They killed all of their men. They killed all of their women. They burned all of their villages and plundered everything.
Sure. So I don't know if that's a literal all or if that's like, again, I don't know. I wonder if Midian comes up later in the Old Testament. I don't have the information of that. Because if it does come up, then clearly it wasn't all. It wasn't like a literal all. It was like...
Then they're not following Moses' word.
I'm sure the ones that they had in plunder, they killed all of. But, you know...
They had wait, what do you mean?
The ones that they brought back. I'm sure that they killed all of the ones that they got. But it's like when they're in their cities,
might have been
no one escaped. Not one person got away.
Well, no, maybe, but another interesting fact, when they did the census after the big massacring, they didn't lose a single soldier.
Whoa.
Wow.
Powerful.
Pretty impressive.
12,000 people. Also
pretty
makes you think
unbelievable.
How small are these cities that they're just trashing them and they're not getting
they're just like huts.
Yeah, exactly. It was a whole city. Oh, it was
whole
crazy.
cities.
It was crazy how many
it was like
people.
The little sand things in Star Wars. No, the ones where Luke is.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of like
the sand people there that he kills in Attack of the Clones.
I don't know why I tried to go toe for toe with you on Star Wars. You're probably right.
Yeah,
I've never actually seen
the sand people at Tatooine.
I was thinking of like those.
Seen it?
Anyway, I haven't actually seen it. No, it's too old and boring. So yeah, that's a pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah,
you're older than me and way more boring.
Yeah. Yep.
You are objectively older and more boring. I am
actually older and I'm way more boring. This is my house and I'm wearing a polo right now.
You're like exciting things that you smoke cigarettes sometimes.
Every now and then, if we're hanging out, I'll smoke a cig.
Every now and then,
I smoke Jarum, dude. Last night at Kiwi's thing, I was smoking Jarum at the back of Union Pool, and
Kiwi's thing.
It was like a little party thing, birthday party thing. He sent out a partyful.
Oh my!
Like nobody RSVP'd. It was like very few people.
I didn't get one.
I didn't stay very long. I left I
didn't get one.
But anyways,
I wish him well.
I was smoking cloves. You hope he's dead. I wish him well officially means I hate that guy. I wish they're dead.
Not to me.
Based on how Trump uses it. I wish them well. I wish them well means
Josh,
like, whoo,
unlike you, I don't build my whole life off of what Trump does.
I do. Oh man,
you would have such a different life.
He sways me easily.
So then they take all their gold and stuff and they kind of like cleanse it.
They purify
it. Put it into a fire. So they like They're not melting it down, but they're just like putting it through a fire to purify it, and then the stuff that can't be burnt, they wash with water.
Oh, all right.
That's what it says.
Sure. Well, makes me think of Age of Empires. Do you ever play that game?
No, I don't do strategy. I only do shooting.
Dude, so fun. Age of Empires is awesome.
Okay, and then we get to Numbers 32. Reuben and Gad settle in Gilead. So
This is
Reuben and
interesting.
Gad are two offspring of the guys who bitched about going further into the promised land when they came back as spies.
Yeah.
And who got killed because they went against God and having faith in God. And so now they are saying, hey, this area just outside of Palestine is really good for livestock.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to stay here. And then Moses is like, we kind of did this before. I don't know if you remember the death of your fathers.
Yeah.
But we kind of did this before, and God killed them. So are you guys not going to help out? Are you just going to stay here? And they're
Just
like,
going to hang out?
they're like, no, we'll send our men to continue to wage war with you, but we'll also build cities in this area and create livestock. And then you guys now get to split up the inheritance of the promised land from our stock.
Yeah. That's well summarized. I couldn't think of the word
We're
summary.
cooking with fire.
I couldn't think of the word summary.
Dude, I can't think of the word at this point in my life maybe like 5 times a day.
Oh,
and it's
no.
really a
Is it
basic
the same word?
No. It's different
Oh,
words.
all right.
Today I couldn't think of the word anniversary.
Oh, no.
That's not a...
Hey, babe, our is coming up. Oh, it's
Hey,
happening.
I was thinking about breaking up with you on our...
Right before our... no, it's the word.
Would have been a great celebration.
If it's like a full year, it's the birthday. No,
not
not
your
birthday. For
birthday.
things that aren't birthdays. Christmas? No.
It's like birthdays for things that
That are we just kind of pick at random. Are
Yeah,
special to
yeah.
us. They're special to us birthdays.
we need another excuse to buy you things.
The birth of our relationship. And our relationship is 1 year old. It's the
Anyway, I'm breaking up with you.
okay, cool. Oh, thanks.
Anything else about Reuben and Gad that you see as notable?
Well, I think what's
Oh,
interesting.
wait, sorry.
go ahead.
back to Midian.
Yeah.
They kill Balaam.
Yeah.
They kill Balaam.
Yeah.
So this is what I was a little confused about is like they think that Balaam is the one who sent the Midianite women.
Well, yeah,
Who
because it
encourage-
says like, here's how you do it. You infiltrate them.
He said that?
Infiltrate them with. Well, I think they're saying he said that in this passage on behalf of Balaam.
But that wasn't part. I didn't miss that in the
No,
last.
no.
Okay, and so they kill Balaam of Peor, which is funny because like he wasn't seen as like a hero in his thing, but he was seen as like a respected guy.
Oh, sure.
As an oracle, and they're like fuck him. So they kill him, and I just thought that was like an important thing to not glaze over.
Yeah. Well, especially after how much of a percentage of the episode he took up last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's cooked.
Yeah, so if you were like, oh, I wonder what's happened with this new character that we fall in love with, he's dead.
He's dead.
And they dedicate about a sentence to
Sorry.
him. So yeah, Reuben, they're going to stay there, and then they're going to stay there. They're going to send their people, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Basically, they're saying, okay, we believe in the mission that the Lord has sent us on to take that land. Just this land's really good.
Oh, yeah.
So
There
we
is
want
this funny part, though. There's this funny part when they're going through the names of people. And by the way, and my girlfriend pointed this out, these are alien names. These are not
They're
not even Hebrew names. And the people of Gad built Dibon, Ataroth, Erorar, Etroth, Shofan, Jazer, Jehobech, Beth Nimrah, Beth Haran, fortified cities and folded for sheep. And the people of Reuben built Heshbon, Elielah, Kiriatham, Nebo, Baal-meon, and then in parentheses, their names were changed. Yeah, I wonder why.
Damn it.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Because nobody could fucking pronounce
Oh, these names
it.
were changed to New Mexico.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is more
I
accessible.
wonder if that's what the Mormons think.
Yeah, probably. What is Utah's real name?
Probably Baal-meon.
Yeah, maybe. And Noba went and captured Kenath and its villages and called it Noba after his own name. That's so crazy to like capture a thing and then being like, I'm just naming it my name.
Grantsville.
Yeah, not even Grantsville. Grant.
It's Grant?
Just Grant. What do we call that town? Grant. What? That's so freaking weird.
It shows you that people like a lot of like the actions you make are to just be remembered.
Yeah, totally.
Which is it's weird that that's important.
It's so funny that we two people actively trying to become stand-up comedians are like, why do people care about trying to be remembered? It's like, that's for sure what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I
to
guess
a degree.
I don't feel that way anymore. But it's like
anymore.
Yeah, I don't, because you won't. I mean, the only people that get remembered are like big, like Hitler's,
Jerry, Louis.
Great. No, not even like they're gonna be in the past. Like,
yeah, Steve Jobs.
Lenny Bruce is like the godfather of comedy, right? Like
him and Pryor.
Nobody talks about them anymore, and like in another 50 years, no one's gonna really bring them up. So it's like, what's the point?
You're gonna need to be like a legit
yourself
nerd.
like naming your town Grantsville is like, this is gonna last forever, and it's just like, it doesn't matter.
That is a lot longer. Yeah, for sure. That is a much more efficient way. But you did have to take over a town. And it must have been easier back then.
I think
when
it would
that's
be
how
easier
you
to
did
take
stuff.
over a town. After seeing documentaries about like Jonestown, I mean, he didn't take over a town, but he made a town.
Yeah.
Who was the Waco guys?
Koresh, David Koresh.
May he rest in peace.
Thought he was Jesus. And then he got yacked.
There's a really funny joke by a comic who just moved here about how like all insane asylums have at least 10 guys who think they're Jesus. And there has to have been one who was, because there's no process of checking if they're Jesus or not. Like they just throw them in the, but
right.
There's no like, they don't check if they are. There's no process of being like, oh, he might be.
Yeah. How would you confirm that?
Just a little water.
Little wine, check his hands, check his feet.
Yeah, so a swimming pool.
See if there are holes in there.
A deep end.
Yeah, a deep end. Hey, just don't get wet on this. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I feel like that would be pretty checkable too.
Checkable.
It wouldn't hurt. Just throw them in water, see what goes on.
Yeah.
You know?
If they drown,
all right.
They weren't Jesus.
Yeah, also that guy was black, so I mean
No. He could have been a woman. Could have been a witch tied up in bricks.
Yeah, that's true. A duck. You know that reference?
No.
All right, Monty Python. Holy
fool.
Grail.
You look like a fool. Recounting Israel's journey. You want to recount their journey? One of the worst chapters I've read so far.
Insane. Okay. I mean, obviously, here's the thing, guys. I don't know if you've ever done this, listening to this podcast.
You haven't.
You haven't.
You haven't listened for sure.
Do it the one time. Yeah. Do it the one time. Just open up Numbers chapter 33 and look at the journey that these people have been on. I mean, it is literally geographic. This place, then 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 this place. And it is not... Okay, where should I don't know if I want to start. Where should I start?
Don't literally pick anything with your finger. It's the same thing.
Yeah, these are the stages of the people of Israel when they went out of the land of Egypt by their companies under the leadership of Moses and Aaron. Moses wrote down their starting places, stage by stage, by command of the Lord, and these are their stages. Set out from Ramses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month, on the day after the Passover, blah, 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 blah. Ramses camped at Succoth. Then they set out from Succoth, camped at Etham. And then they went out from Etham and turned to Hahiroth, which is east of Baal Zephon, and they camped from before Migdal.
Don't do
and
this.
They set out from.
Don't do this to them.
It's 56 verses.
And then this, and then this,
and they set out, and they set out, and they set out, and they set out, and they set out,
and renaming where they had already set out from. So like, and then they set out from here to the wilderness of Zin, and then from the wilderness of Zin, they went out from here, just repeating shit over and over.
Just so much. Well, also they probably repeated it like that because back then it was probably more oral, so they had to like find a way to like rhythmically.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I don't care.
We're at different times now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boundaries of the land. So this is just setting what the land's supposed to look like.
So this is, folks, this is important for now.
Yes, it is, because I don't know, because there is a plan for Greater Israel, like from the current Israelis, that I don't know, but I wonder if it meets these
requirements,
these borders.
Yeah,
because obviously it includes Gaza and the West Bank, but I wonder if it goes all the way down to
Brook of Egypt, or what does it say? Yeah, Brook of Egypt.
Yeah, I don't know. So that would be interesting to look into. That's probably something we should look into, but you know.
There's a map here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll plug in a picture.
Oh, that'd be cool. Help you out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Clap.
Yeah, this is not very interesting. We're really trying to get through this. Cities of the Levites. This is interesting to me because basically the deal was the Levites, the priestly class, they don't get an inheritance. They get the responsibility and they get the food and the shekels of offerings to sustain them so that they can continue to be the priestly class, but they do not get land. But this is basically saying they do get land. They get
land
cities.
within some of the cities though, right?
They get like 6 cities and they get a ton of they get, I don't know a ton, but they get cubits of farmland outside of the cities. And then these cities are also considered sanctuary cities.
Yeah, the cities of refuge.
Which is a weird concept. But yeah, that seems a little bit like a loophole so that they can also get land now.
Sure, they can get land, but also I do feel like a lot of their main priority and the reason why they don't get whole swaths of land the way that the other tribes did is because their main focus is to be intercessors between the people and God and to cleanse the people from their sin. So they're not they need to be present within each tribe, not segregated to their own tribe and then everyone goes to them. They are within each tribe. So they're acting as let's say there's 9 tribes or I guess 8 tribes because the other ones are out on the Reuben and Gad.
Yeah.
Like before. So there's 8 tribes in the land of Israel because Levites aren't one of them. They are within each tribe, very much like the Holy Spirit being within people now, individuals. Those Levites were within the tribes then intercessing before God. And there's something else about
the refugee stuff.
The Levites. Oh, yeah. Really interesting in terms of basically it's talking about manslaughter. Being like, if you accidentally killed somebody, you can run to this place before somebody kills you.
It's like you got to touch the base. It's like doorknob. What's the doorknob thing? Whereas if you fart and don't touch a doorknob, I get to punch you.
Whoa.
You never heard that?
No.
Oh.
Jeez.
Whoops.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did your mom play that with you?
No, that was more of a dad game. My friends would do that if you I forgot what it's called, but if you farted and you didn't go run and touch a doorknob, someone would hit you.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. I never.
This is like that, but for killing another human being.
But it is very funny, the way that they talk about how they killed people. It's like if you killed someone with metal, if you killed someone with wood, if you killed something with they're going really through the material of it.
It's like if you use a thing that for sure could be used as a weapon, you're a murderer.
Yeah, you're a murderer.
But if you accidentally drop a huge boulder on someone's head, I guess run to this city. It's very strange.
Basically, people are like, well, how do I know? And it's like, well, you need to prove that. Basically, it's like, all right, now you have to have a trial to prove that this guy did or did not.
Yeah, and you would go to the city, you'd be tried, and if you were found innocent or didn't do it intentionally, you could you'd have to live in the city until the high priest died. If you left the city before the high priest died, you would get the person who's the family member, whoever you killed, they have totally open to kill you. And then when the high priest died, it's very strange. It just doesn't really.
I wonder why that is.
It's very odd logic.
I gotta say, the consequences being so extreme really does make people probably be a little more careful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it's like how many accidental deaths are there?
Dude, back then, are you kidding me? Probably all the time.
They don't have
People were freaking stupid back then. They didn't have backup. They didn't have rear view cameras. They didn't have what we had.
Have cars, Josh.
What? They're driving around just killing people.
Right.
They're going in reverse, not looking backwards.
You think they have V8 engines, but no backup mirrors?
No one's wearing a seatbelt back then. Are you kidding me?
Right.
It's like the 60s.
Yeah.
People flying through windshields.
They're drinking and driving entire arcs.
Yeah, exactly. They're talking on the cell phone while they're calling. I mean, it's bad.
The flip phone.
Of course. Yeah, they're pulling the antenna up. They didn't have good roads back then. It was bumpy as all get out.
So, yeah, it's just a strange thing. I mean, the idea of addressing manslaughter different from murder is probably kind of an advanced thing for this time.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're talking about intention rather than just what happened.
Right.
Someone goes, hey, this guy killed that guy. That literally is true.
Yeah.
All right, well, then we should kill him because he killed. But he's like, no, I didn't mean to. It was a total accident. And be like, oh, it was an accident? Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Like, that is pretty novel, I think, back then.
I think it's like, it's where you see like, okay, things evolve slowly. Because like, it's like, okay, maybe this matters. Also, the way that we're going to go about it, really archaic and kind of stupid.
Well, back then to now, you mean?
Yeah. Like,
sure.
Like,
well, that is the weird part is we're looking at all of this Old Testament stuff and we're like, this is so archaic is like the right word. This is so archaic. But the reality is this is like the most progressive thing in existence at the time. Like this, what's a super progressive literature, like idea or literature?
Israel was like Portland.
Yeah, Israel was like, that's a great, Israel was like Portland of the day.
Food carts, National Guard.
Yeah, retributive justice, things are just different, like down with prisons, like that sort of level of progressive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know enough about other areas and religions at the time, like how they dealt with stuff like this, because like a lot of the times there are other examples of this, like that I've looked into in the past, but it is... it's like, okay, you take a step and then you take like a half step back. Like this is a big step for like intention. And then it's like kind of a really like roundabout, ridiculous thing to do to solve it. Like the fact that you have to run to a city.
Well, I think that probably has to do with...
I guess it's like running to an embassy.
Well, you're running to a party that's not emotionally involved. Like if you stay in the city and then the family can get you, they're like, well, we're just going to kill you right there. So you need to separate yourself from the people that would kill you.
Sure.
Because it's justified. It's very much like if you kill someone, that's death.
Yeah.
So you run to a third party, they mediate. So it's just kind of like a practical wisdom thing. It's like you got to get out of Dodge.
Yeah. Do you think the amount of accidents? This is where I would have liked more census taking. The amount of accidents.
It's been 35 days.
Well, no, like the per capita of accidents gets lower the farther you are from these places, because
probably
you're like the more people are like, I don't want to run that far.
Yeah.
So it's like the closest people are killing each other all the time on accident because you just go touch home base.
Right. Absolutely. Like if you live in a city of refuge,
do you have
to run to like a different city of refuge?
Oh, that's a good question. What was that sound?
I don't know. It was this.
Maybe it's because of all the sacrilegious stuff I was saying. So that's kind of an interesting thing. But you have any more commentary on that?
It's just funny how I guess I already said this, but it's funny how specific they are because they are worried about loopholes.
Yeah, they really are worried about loopholes.
I killed him with a clay thing, so it was not. I was just trying to hurt him and he accidentally died. So now I can go run to the city of refuge and we'll see.
Plus, if you consider that the Talmud is like takes this stuff and talks about it even more, like at an even greater level of detail, it's like, Jesus, man, these guys are locked in.
Well, when they're figuring out how I got to live my life, you got to get. There's a lot of specific situations.
Yeah,
it's hard,
precise,
very precise.
But I don't think we'll be reading the Talmud. So
no, that's not the plan.
And then we get to the marriage of the female heirs. This is a little bit of a step back. Well, not really a step back, but it's like an amendment to the daughters of Cephalopod. And you want to talk about this one?
Just the idea that basically if there are living female heirs, basically the question is, okay, where does the land go now if they do get married, right? And they get married to someone outside of the tribe. Well, now the land gets given away and to that tribe. And then when the year of Jubilee comes, the land doesn't get returned.
Yeah. It stays with them.
It stays with the family. So now, like, basically tribes could eat away at other tribes' land and just slowly get a tribe to go to nothing.
So how do they fix this? How do they keep the women from marrying other tribes? Incest.
Marry your cousin.
Marry your cousin.
Marry your cousin.
Yeah.
Also, each tribe has like 40,000 people or whatever.
Sure.
Right? Theoretically.
But who do you know the most? Who do you know the best? Who's the sexiest?
Who's
your first cousin
on with?
Exactly.
Yeah, a little bit like you. You get the fan. I used to have a joke about that where it's like, oh man, I kind of forget how it went. But the idea of like in incest, the positive thing about incest is like with the first few months of dating, you're like getting to know someone and their childhood traumas and what their life was like.
Right.
How much easier would it be to just be like, oh, well, you know, mom and dad, you get it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? It's
That's funny.
Like you get where you know, I don't have to explain any of that.
Immediate.
It's immediate.
Holidays are so much easier.
Immediate intimacy.
Where are we going for Christmas? We were going for
your
Christmas our
parents'
whole life. When is that rom-com going to come out?
Yeah.
Like the Odd Couple, but it's just a brother and sister fucking.
Yeah, they just keep saying, like, it's a mystery too.
Yeah.
Like, we really like this couple. They both saying they're going to their parents. Whose parents? My parents. And
Yeah.
he says it's his parents, and they're both going to the same place.
Whoa,
This is a weird
interesting.
mystery.
I was thinking about this is like incest is bad because you might potentially have, genetic problems by spreading seed, but that means that gay incest is actually okay.
To make him not gay.
No, because you can't pass your genes on.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no egg to fertilize.
I tried
Only
to do that
poop.
as a joke too. I tried to do that. Only poop. The poop becomes alive.
Yeah.
It's just a poop child. Are you a poop child? Oh, your parents are gay brothers. I could tell because you're living poop. I could tell. That's how I know your parents are gay brothers.
I don't think that joke's going to land with anybody outside of this room, but it got me.
I didn't even think that was in my bag. That's so weird for me.
Your poop brothers? It must be because your dads
Your
are.
dads are gay brothers. You're a poop boy. It's because your dad's a gay brother.
Wow. That's good.
Is it Poop Boy? Is that the name of the
Poop
title?
boys.
The
Yeah,
title
yeah.
of the thing?
I like that a lot. That's nice.
I did try to do a joke about that in my incest chunk. Where I was talking about like I'm not incestuous, but I only have a brother, and I'm not gay. So I'm not into dudes.
Bummer.
It's not that I'm not into my brother because he's my brother. I'm not into my brother because he's a dude.
Again, homophobia really saving
It's
the
not
day.
homophobia. I just am not gay. People seem to flip that up.
So
I
homophobic.
just am not gay. It doesn't mean I hate gay people. I do, but it's not.
But that's not why.
But that's not why.
Yeah.
I just
Well, guys, on a different subject,
different subjects.
we're going to try and dip in. Josh, you do this announcement. This is exciting for you.
We've been, frankly, I think. I mean, even saying this is generous. A lot of you actually listening, maybe have been like, hey, are you really going to do chronological the whole way? And frankly, we got through Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers. That's 4 out of 5 of the Pentateuch. Exodus, Leviticus, back half of Exodus, so many laws. Leviticus, all laws. Numbers, a lot of laws.
What Josh is trying to say is it's boring as shit.
It can get dry, especially with our level of knowledge and intellect being very low. Super hard to work
We need
with.
more meat on the bones.
And you've heard me say this a lot throughout podcasts, is saying, well, this is foreshadowing. This is foreshadowing. This is foreshadowing. It would make sense if we knew what happens later. And Grant's been like, okay, interesting. Oh, okay. So what are we going to
Sorry,
do?
you read The Hobbit before you read The Lord of the Rings.
We're gonna fill them in. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to do that
Fill me in, Josh.
by flipping forward.
Fill me with Christ.
That's exactly where we're going. Good job.
Oh my
Not
God.
Amos. We're flipping forward. That you probably can't see that because of the camera, but we're flipping forward all the way to Matthew.
Is Matthew the first one in
Matthew
the New
is
Testament?
the first gospel in the New Testament. It is very accessible. It is the gospel that most people are pushed to first, although I also think John is great. We're going to do Matthew. And I think we're going to like Matthew because it starts the genealogy.
God,
Talking
damn
about
it.
no, but this is going to be a cool genealogy because
Yeah, I bet.
because we read the Old Testament, like the Genesis and stuff. There's going to be a lot of names in here that we remember.
Oh yeah, I remember all those names.
Absolutely, Enoch, Methuselah.
God, this is like reading the GRE textbook.
Sometimes,
Yeah. Anyway,
anyways,
so
we're
get
gonna
excited
jump.
about that.
Next episode is going to be a whole damn new thing because it's going to be this page is getting wrinkled because it's going to be the New Testament Matthew. We're jumping. We're going chronological New Testament.
we're
now.
getting into Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Matthew.
So yeah, get excited about
Machu
that. You
Picchu.
should put this in the beginning. Big announcement at the end.
Big announcement at the end.
Put that in the beginning.
I'll cut that. Don't worry. I'll put
You're
it.
gonna forget, and that's really funny.
No, I'm not.
It's really funny.
Big announcement at the end.
Anyway, this has been another episode of
Call him
Him
Father. Thanks, everybody. So that's so we know when it ends.
Yeah. I thought that was good.